Right, guys, and we're back for some more PGA Tour 2K25. We're playing in the Valero Texas Open. Blew it in the last. If you've seen it, wow. Don't know what to say, really. It was a mess. It was a mess. But we managed to cock it up by making 7 on the last, which meant we lost come second. We needed to, funny enough, we did actually need to birdie the last to force a playoff, but it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't matter too much. But yeah, let's get into it. I don't think this is the major. I know it's not highlighted. I think this is the last dot before the major, so it'll be this plus the major. San Antonio, Texas. I actually don't mind this course. In history, I've played it really well, but so hit and miss with my game right now. It's unreal. As you've seen if you watch the last videos.
TK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're in the great state of Texas this week. Our first round coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth.
Push that.
Out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy.
Open the swing.
And Rich, it's all set up to be a thrilling day. Our featured player has a rivalry brewing with another player, but we'll get into that shortly here. Just take us through this opening hole first.
I'm having a hard time coming up with one that's a little more fiery, I would say, than San Antonio. It's just a golf course that I think it was designed, Luke, to play firm and fast with winds mostly blowing out of the south. But what happens is, as we normally play it, they oversee the fairways, they oversee the rough, which slows everything down. And then at least one day a week, you've got some north winds that, slow everything down. And this golf course is just, it's painful. It really can be no fun to play. You got to drive the golf ball well here. Danger everywhere off the fairways. A few years back,
I was worried about doing that.
Guys who playing in front of me made a 16 on the 9th hole. And,
the reality of it is, it probably would have been better for me to do that than what I did.
Hurry out here.
So we're looking at a double bogey to start.
There. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Nope.
That was a
it
long
doesn't even
range for
start
him.
on the
That's
line
good
that
stuff.
I'm aiming it on. That's how bad my putting stroke is.
Putt now for double bogey.
What a shit start.
A couple over for the day. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shot, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
It's a good added thing, that, playing out of the left side, moving your ball on the tee.
That's tidy. Second shot on the second.
See if we can not get something back after that last shot. Don't look too bad. Turn left a bit more.
That is not proper beach attire, is it, Luke?
Oh, bollocks.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, that just brushed past the hole.
It's not too bad.
Just about 8 feet
Come on, let's
left
get
to
him
the
back.
hole.
Oh, I thought I missed it then.
Down. Wow, what a save.
And that'll put a little pep in your step. Up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Nope. Sit down.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Sit down. Sit. Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to go too far because I pulled it with a close shot. Generally adds a couple of yards.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's going to go up the hill and to the right.
This one's tracking.
Bang.
And that's a
So
master stroke.
back.
It not only improves their position in the field, but they're now ahead of their rival. We have Sahith
No, that's good,
Tagala
'cause
leading
that's,
as we move over to the next hole.
double the birdie start.
The
It's
fourth
not a
is one of the
disaster, is
stronger
it?
par fours at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
It's a good stock shot, the fade, isn't it?
Oh, this one's coming flying out of the rough.
It's all right.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And before we move to the next hole,
Wish
it
I could
is
sing this
Sahith
fucking patter
Tagala
online.
leading this tournament. The 5th is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Nice bounce. That'll be tidy.
He's flushed right at it. Will it go in? Chance to sneak into the top 5 here.
Okay, so 3 birdies and 4
Sahith
holes.
Tagala leading as we move
5
over
holes.
to the next hole. Time to see what
Okay.
this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly.
Don't turn anymore.
But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4,
Stay up.
a birdie is
It's not going
definitely
to stay up.
makeable.
That's going to end up in the
He might need this one to sit down a bit.
cut stuff. Doop. Yeah.
That's not the one he wanted. His second shot here. Only a few shots off the pace.
No. Pull and open.
This one looks like it's going left. This sand shot
man.
awaits.
Fucking hell, this game's rough.
Oh, almost went in. An opportunity to make a par here. He currently has a share of 6th position here. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front centre of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well.
This
Luke.
has
It
to be
shares it
perfect
with the
contact.
third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll
That's
be in a
not.
low area that will be difficult to get
It's gonna
it
be in the
super
bunker.
close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side.
That's not too
It
bad,
is
actually.
cavernous, as you say.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it. Taking the big dog off the tee.
Oh, nice bounce. Oh, don't look at that tree
Well,
though.
the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here. But TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception
Fucking
here at
hacker.
TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Only 2 shots off the pace.
You had 12 that. No.
Bit offline that one.
Well, please sort this out, 2K. Your backswing doesn't determine which direction the fucking ball goes in.
Up and down from this spot.
I bet that's those PGA EA Sport fucking knobheads brought that into the game.
And he needs this to save par. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's off the fairway. Shit.
This shot.
Just hang on to the shorter stuff, I guess. Still a good lie, isn't it? How can it not go further left?
I didn't see that from the rough.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Ooh, nice stroke. Oh, what a great roll. And before we move to the next hole, it is Sahith Theegala leading this tournament. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
That might be perfect on that.
Gotta say,
on that hill on the left-hand side.
Best rhythm in the game.
Stay up there. Yep. That's the best you can get down there, I think.
This is his second shot. Just 3 back from the leader.
There's no way it moves that much off that lie. No way. It's off the green. Fuck off.
That was a little bit of a misfire.
And this is going to be a bastard to get up anywhere up
This
that
would
hill.
be a great up and down.
I actually took that large because it would have come back to me.
These putts really add up at the end of the day.
Yeah,
right on 12 feet.
Another shot.
The all-important par save here.
Fucking have as well. Oh, this game's breaking me, man. Breaking me.
As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. We'll reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. And he's down there. You got to read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Off. You're just a fucking...
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
There's no way.
We have Sahith Tagala leading as we move over to the next hole. 13's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, you done good.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. This putt to move into a tie for 9th. Oh, that's a great save. What an effort.
In the bunker off the tee. Yeah. Good job getting this back in play.
I need fucking birdies.
What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. Even for the day.
That's rubbish, man. That's short as everything. Jesus fucking Christ.
Look to hit that one quite so flush. This would be a great up and down.
It won't be though.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
That's a lovely stroke.
No, I can't. You can't. It's like wacky races. Jesus.
Trailing by 4 strokes.
It's like the wacky races, man.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean.
Missed the fairway,
this hole could make or break a player's day.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
I'm going to hit on this.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And now this for a share of 7th in the standings. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
What?
And with that, he moves
I can
to
hold
1
it out left or I drop it low, but I'll low massively.
A share of 7th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Fucking hell.
Going with the 7.
Don't know where that's going to end up, but I think I'm putting somehow.
Second shot here on the 16th. This one might need to curl a long way back from the left.
Oh, it almost went in.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking
try
putt.
that.
He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we are at
No,
the
there's no
17th,
point in
a
fucking
par
going
4.
anywhere near that. It's a shit lie. Look at that. Okay, now. God.
Looks like this is going to
Fuck's
miss just
sake.
right.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Fucking hell,
This would be
man.
a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Let's try it, shall we?
This putt for par here. And before we move to the next hole, it is Sahith Theegala leading this tournament.
Come on, let's get one more.
Reached the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio. Very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a
Look at this,
layup.
it's going to miss
A
the
difficult
fairway.
one
It's
at
where
that,
it's such
up
a
the right-hand
camber.
side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your
See?
second. Third shot past the creek
You want
to
to be
a green
cutting it
that
into
sits
that
above
bank,
you
really.
that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
It's good. What? How is that
Ooh,
not?
sometimes you need a
Oh
hacksaw
my
to get out of
God.
this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Oh my God.
We drew that one up perfectly, didn't he? Going with the pitching wedge
It's off the
here.
green, but I'm putting.
Yeah,
Oh, he's put
this
it.
is lovely.
Well, that was a hell
A
of a
chance
shot.
to move to a couple
Although you
under
know
the
I did
card
that.
with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand
God.
side.
Oh no, you're joking.
Steady on.
I thought I was a birdie against all odds then. Oh, they took it.
Finishes up with a par at the
Oh,
last.
apologies, man. This is savage. Appreciate you watching. If you watched all this up till now, if you're not really sub, guys, make sure you sub, leave that like and a comment. It just helps. We got it all to do. We're 5 behind. See if they're in 2.